industry leaves, the arts tend to move in, especially where the architecture is spectacular and the venues spacious. The Ruhr is hosting a huge range of events and shows in 2010.
First stop, the new Ruhr Museum in Essen. Photographer Brigitte Kremer shows us what makes the Ruhr region tick. The escalator is located where the conveyor belt for coal used to be. It takes us inside the former coal washing plant, where old merges with new. The high-tech presentation of the history of the coal and steel industry in an authentic setting is ingenious. The structural change and renewal of the region are explored playfully.
The most interesting aspect of this region is that industrial sites like this one have not been destroyed. So much is still standing. You can gain a direct impression of what you might call temples of labor. I think I'm right in saying that this region is unique in this respect. And that is remarkable.
The stairwell, designed by Rem Koolhaas, plays on the history of the building. The handrails are reminiscent of lines of glowing coals. There's a constant throbbing noise up above, as though the mine was still in operation. The exhibition here opens to the public in early January. Brigitte Kremer gives us a preview of her work. Her photographs depict the people of the Ruhr Valley region. And the museum has another conceptual trump card up its sleeve.
It was normally pitch black in the coal washing plant. So instead of hanging lamps on the ceiling, they opted to use these light boxes. I think that's really quite interesting.
People living in the Ruhr are not wealthy, and there's high unemployment. It's an interesting choice to designate a region like this a capital of culture. Such a title entails the creation of all kinds of high-profile arts projects. Dortmund is the largest city in the Ruhr Valley. The conversion of the Union Brewery, known as the Dortmund U, cost some 50 million euros. Architect Eckhard Gerber has reinvented it.
This is where it gets exciting, because here we had to take down all the ceilings.
Soon, this old fermentation area and storeroom will be filled with students and artists at work, a centre for the creative industry. There's a view of Dortmund from a height of 70 metres. The architect has big ideas. He talks of cathedrals. He was, of course, obliged to retain the listed building, but he came up with a clever way of merging old and new.
Mit unserer sogenannten Kunstvertikale, das ist ein kleiner Eingriff, den wir machen.
We've introduced what we call our vertical, a narrow ground-to-roof entrance atrium. It links all 7 levels with escalators via the foyer area.
Dortmund wants to shed its image as a drab industrial city. The revitalised U should certainly help. The 53 towns and cities of the Ruhr region have a combined population of more than 5 million. That's the 3rd largest conurbation in Europe, after London and Paris. There are attempts to offset the decline of industry and coal mining by investing in arts and culture. For example, in the Centre for International Light Art in Unna, where James Turrell has created exciting new spaces. The world's first light art Biennale will take place in Unna next year. Unna is also a city seeking change and renewal. It's still mainly associated with its coal mining history.
The image of this region needs to be redesigned for the 21st century, and that's what the Capital of Culture designation is all about. I think that light art will play a key role in ensuring that perceptions of this region will soon change.
What does the future hold for the Ruhr Valley? Brigitte Kremer, for one, is very optimistic. She is full of hope and expectation at what the stimulus provided by Ruhr 2010 will yield for Germany's former industrial heartland.